Police say the suspect was here in this South Fargo Walmart from 4 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. She shoplifted for 11 hours straight. See these pink and white fuzzy nodules here? After all that sun today, our highways, our interstates, even these city streets are starting to clear, but these wet surfaces can freeze quickly. People are turning to what's in stock. Here at Gun and Reel Sports, that's handguns. They're not quite sure yet what caused the man's death, but say that hypothermia or injuries sustained from the accident could be to blame. The key to building that confidence is practicing safe self-defense. Students are learning to battle bullies. We found something that is so taboo in our modern society. Underwear with a hole cut in the middle was really popular with past women. Places like Party City have got you covered. For about $1.50 each, you can have your children pick out any color balloon they want. If he has to travel to get hay, he's gonna have to pass that cost on to customers, meaning there'll be more expensive milk, cheese. Fun, go! It's not every day you see a cat swimming, but it could soon be more popular because more than half of the dogs and cats in America are now overweight or obese. A 31-year-old woman is in custody in the subway shoving death. She's the girlfriend of Oscar Pistorius, the famed Olympic double amputee sprinter, who is now accused of murdering her. More details are coming out about her death. ABC's Bazi Kanani is in South Africa. Officers were on scene at about 7:30 as a white man walked into the store, showed a gun, and demanded money. He then fled on foot, and canine units tried, but were not able to track the man. We will keep you updated with more information as soon as we can. A New Year's Eve bash benefits our community. When we come back, the push to stock the shelves of the food pantry. This time of year, it's hard enough to find a parking spot at the gym, much less a piece of equipment to work out on. With Christmas just around the corner, many people are fighting the crowds to pick up last-minute gifts. This was the scene earlier as I-94 closed from Mandan to Dickinson. Less than 3 days to go now till we reach that so-called fiscal cliff. 1 Pound Fish, as it's called, has gotten more than 9 million views on YouTube.
1 or 2 by you, right, Kelsey?
I think I watched that 4 times today. I really enjoy it, I do.
Well, it's all recyclable. Plug-in ends off, and that's what'll go in the garbage.
From the ice floating on the surface to the frigid water underneath, this ice bath is between 30 and 40 degrees. In order to understand just how dangerous hypothermia can be, I really wanted to see for myself exactly what these cold temperatures can do for your body. So, oh my God, yep.
You went through the first stage, it was extreme intense cold, which you can tell, and it's even affecting your respiration a little bit, and that's kind of the body's reaction to breathe, keep breathing faster. Okay, and then you're probably either the burning or aching pain, especially in your fingers and toes, and then the pain, so burning, aching, pain.
After submerging myself in the ice bath for around 3 minutes, I started to lose my motor skills. They feel like absolute kind of, not rocks, but that I can't control them at this point in time.
If you're so stiff that your arms and legs can't keep you above water and you're having trouble breathing, that's when you start to lose it.
You could see I couldn't stop shivering. My body temperature started at a healthy 98.3 degrees. In less than 6 minutes, it dropped almost 2 degrees. Mild hypothermia sets in when you've lost 3 degrees.
Probably don't want to stay in there a whole lot longer.
At this point, now that I've been out a few minutes, it's amazing to me all these different sensations that I can feel, you know, between my body tingling and the shivering that I'm going through, just as my body fights to warm up my core temperature. It took nearly 2 hours of shivering to finally warm up. Reporting in Fargo, Kelsey Roseth, WDAY 6 News.
Ready?
These are students
Good job.
you don't want to mess with.
4.
I guarantee it.
Let's partner people up here.
They're building the strength necessary to drop an opponent to the ground. As part of the bully-proof class at Fargo's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
It's not punching and kicking to keep themselves safe, but just how to get somebody off of you, or how to, if somebody's grabbing you, how to get them to strip that grip so that they're not being controlled in a humiliating or uncomfortable way.
Students are learning how to handle threatening situations like bullying or worse.
Go right back, gentlemen. Gentlemen, right back.
Some students are years in and have had to use moves like this to break free and get bullies to back down.
It teaches you to, if someone actually offends you or tries to take you away or something, you can help yourself by defending yourself.
A lot of this class rides on respect.
Now let's head back to the wall, please. Yes, ma'am?
Instructor Sarah Anders runs a tight ship. And that discipline is helping increase students' confidence, like 9-year-old Alana here in the pink. She's practicing how to knock down an attacker.
She feels more like she can handle herself and more sure of herself. And I think they really boost your ego.
The key to building that confidence is practicing safe self-defense. Students are learning to battle bullies without the bloody noses.
To be a part of the solution, even if they're not being bullied themselves, but to help other kids.
Anders says when done right, these techniques aren't dangerous and won't cause permanent damage, meaning your student is sent away with safe skills that can last a lifetime. Reporting in Fargo, Kelsey Roseth, WDAY 6 News.
It's absolutely bogus.
It's safe to say Lawrence Whitman is a little upset. He parked here on 11th Avenue South.
All of a sudden today, my vehicle's gone, and I thought it was stolen.
It was actually towed. A new Moorhead ordinance says after a heavy snowfall, parking will be even more restricted. All it takes is a snow removal declaration, and if you don't abide by the rules, the city will
Put your vehicle in the impound and charge you $95 to get it out.
And that impound lot filled up fast. Ed's Towing has 4 crews clearing cars for those patient plows. Tow after tow after tow.
Pretty much between here, MSU, and Concordia all day.
The declaration's in effect tomorrow, too. Anyone in this red border near college campuses cannot park in front of houses with odd numbers until 8 p.m.
Hopefully people get the word out and hopefully there'll be less.
It's enough to make Lawrence consider running for city council just to get this ordinance changed. Because he says without a car, it's a domino effect of disaster.
Without a vehicle, I would have had to call into work. Eventually, I probably would have got fired. I had to move back to my parents. I'm in Badger, Minnesota. My life would have spiraled down to complete nothing.
Less than 30 minutes. That's how long the 20,000 plus NDSU students, staff, and faculty had to clear campus after a bomb threat was called into the university.
That was a deadline set by the university to allow a safe window of opportunity for everybody to be gone before we felt that there was a potential for the threat to become more real.
Students poured into the streets, huddling in groups. Meantime, traffic was at a standstill. Students were stuck on campus at least 20 minutes after the deadline, while law enforcement crews combed campus for nearly 2 hours.
Keep in mind, this is a complicated procedure, not just the main campus, but our agricultural facilities in the city, as well as our downtown campus facilities.
Patrol cars blocked entrances into campus, even major roads surrounding NDSU. It was evident that the search was comprehensive. City, local, campus, and federal officials were called to help.
They've done an extremely good job in handling the situation. Again, that just speaks volumes of how the training and the preparation for these types of events has changed.